All right, boys. Market is going to open in like 2 seconds. So let's get into this. We have another no news day. No news day. No news Tuesday. Okay, so this is interesting. Right now we're coming down and we are currently in the process of sweeping out London lows and Asia session lows on the S&P 500. We also formed a bearish SMT divergence from previous day highs up to London highs, previous day highs down to London highs right here. And low key, in order for that SMT to play out, I'm kind of thinking these lows need to get hit, is how I'm feeling about that. And these are previous day lows, if my indicator will load. But look at price so far. Like, we're probably going to be looking at a breakout day today. I really shouldn't have traded yesterday. Yeah, so these are previous day lows. Let's see if this will load up now. Yeah, we got this market open sweep of these hourly highs. No market open sweep of these hourly highs. We have London lows that we just took out on NASDAQ, Asia lows we haven't taken out, and then previous day lows. I'm bearish. I want to be bearish today. And we have London highs, previous day highs. So we have London highs and previous day highs stacked right here on NASDAQ. However, we don't really care about those anymore because the liquidity was taken out. Those previous day high, that previous day high draw on liquidity was taken out by ES with the London high. So in turn, it actually turns into a bearish confluence of an SMT divergence. So with that in mind, what I'm probably going to be looking for, let's wait for the session indicator to load on in here. What I'm probably going to be looking for is we're seeing like a relatively high time frame sweep. Like this is probably like a 30-minute sweep. So this is pre-market sweep, pre-market 5-minute break of structure to the downside. So pre-market manipulation reversal. I'm looking for New York continuation. But in order for New York to continue its move, come on, dude. Oh, I was stupid. In order for New York to continue its move, we know that there needs to be some form of manipulation going into New York market open. And in turn, we can see that via a 5-minute liquidity sweep, or even just coming back up and taking out these pre-market highs. Oh wait, price already came up and took those out. Yeah, so we already took out these pre-market highs off rip. And right now, as long as ES stays underneath these pre-market highs, we could very well be making another SMT divergence. So we have a high time frame SMT divergence. In order for that SMT divergence to be completed, we need to take out these previous day lows. And we have a low time frame SMT divergence or forming one. And in order for this to be completed, we would need to be taking out these lows right here. Yeah, so we're getting the low time frame manipulation. Oh shit, and we made a bearish SMT divergence from this high down to this high, and from this high up to this high. Whole bunch of bearish SMT divergences right now. So honestly, I'm going to be looking for shorts. And we already got the 5-minute manipulation on both of these. Now it's really just waiting to see what... The only problem is these draws on liquidity are low. They're low. or this draw on liquidity gets invalidated by the SMT divergence that we have off that. So I'm going to mark this right here. So let's see where price wants to go. Let's see if ES is going to wick out these 5-minute highs, and then we can get some bearish action. I love going on my okay, I need to lock in. We broke 1 minute structure here. I love going on my Instagram explore page and seeing those like random ass Asian accounts with like just the most ridiculous watches, and the username is just like foreign characters that you like have never seen before, and they're just dining at like probably the best sushi place in the world. It's like pictures of sushi and then pictures of like the coldest watches you've ever seen. Yeah, and he's just tagging all of his friends who are just paid as fuck. Oh. So fucking crazy. God, that Aquanaut is berserk, bro. See, I say that I like watches, but I just never wear them. I like watches, but I never wear them. All right, we're getting legs higher. Right now on ES, let's check in on NASDAQ. Okay, we're making another 1 minute SMT divergence. As long as NASDAQ stays underneath these highs up here. Today should be smoother price action than yesterday's. SMT formed. I don't want to rush into this just yet, but NASDAQ's looking good. Could hit a short right now. I'm kind of thinking about it. If we get a good candle down, see if NASDAQ. It's a good close, but I'm gonna go ahead and short NASDAQ here. Wow. Got in there at the perfect time. Psych. Make sure I set my stop loss here. I don't know if we'll get a full flood all the way down here off the next like couple candles, but I would love to see it. I would love to. Big wicks, bro. Kind of an early entry for me, I'm not gonna lie. I got in at like 9:40. It's typically a little bit early for me, but I mean the setup presented itself. There's, you know, we have the high time frame bearish SMT. We swept out over these pre-market highs. We're getting 1 minute SMTs. We break 1 minute structure. We fill 1 minute equilibrium. We get candles down off of it. I'm just kind of hoping that we don't get any extra, whatever, slightly higher time frame manipulation, like 5 minute. You know, we might get another 5 minute candle up before rotating back down. You know, it's very possible. See if we can break past these lows. We're tossing a bunch of wicks in there. I just want to see a flood. Getting good. If this candle can close like that on ES, that would be nice, but NASDAQ's getting a retrace right now. It would honestly be in our best interest if NASDAQ closes as a bullish candle, which I hope it does, and then we can start the rotation. Okay, so we got that 5-minute bullish candle closure to show that 5-minute retrace. I'm hoping that we don't get up all the way up to my stop before rotating back down. Right now, ES is looking better than NASDAQ, unfortunately. Clean. There we go. Here we go. Come on. It's really the area that we need to break past. This candle's looking good as long as we don't like turn it into just like a big wick again. See, like that. I would want ES to break out underneath these lows as well. There you go. Come on. There you go. Yeah, that's good close. Good close, good close. Nice. So we got underneath that first 5-minute low. Yes, we aren't underneath that 5-minute low yet. Let's go grab those pre-market lows. Let's go grab those pre-market lows. Come on. There we go. Come on. Let's grab those pre-market lows. Come on. Nice. Nice. We're looking good right now. Should be able to hit those lows within the next couple candles. Yes, took out these 5-minute lows. We're looking good. We're looking good. Come on now. Spank it. Spank it. Bruh. So freaking close. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Let's not do this. Bruh. I'm thinking we should be able to continue down from here, but we'll see. Still looking good. Let's invalidate this gap. Yeah. Smack it. Smack it. Smack those lows. Come on, man. Invalidate the gap. You're capping. Oh my god. It's not what you want to see. Oh, that's really not what you want to see at all. Ugh, ugly. This could end up being a similar situation to yesterday. And we might be on the more favorable side of things where ES is going up and manipulating these highs while NASDAQ stays underneath these highs. That's kind of what I'm hoping to make another SMT divergence. I mean, when you have a no news Monday and a no news Tuesday followed up with PPI news data and CPI news data that are coming, okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and partially close and then partially close again. Okay, so we hit 2 take profits. We're definitely going to go ahead and move stop loss to break even. And we are up $27,000 on the day. Nice. So I was able to take profit on this low and on this low right here. This is crazy price action, but like I was saying, like what can you really expect? Like price isn't going to be moving super fluid, especially when we have PPI news data coming out tomorrow, CPI news data coming out on Thursday. What do we have on Friday? Consumer sentiment. So, you know, it's a little bit expected. We can go ahead and toss these lows on as another form of low resistance liquidity, just to take some more profits off the table. And then I'll go ahead and leave my final take profits at these lows right here to have us have the potential of completing this high time frame bearish SMT. Like I said, I don't know if like we are 1,000,000,000% going to be able to get all the way down there in just one clean, smooth move, but I would like to assume that we are in this high time frame bearish SMT and we would like to eventually come down and take out these lows. So let's keep our eyes out. Okay, we were able to hit that. I'll manage a little bit more of my position just to be able to secure more profits. We're now sitting at 32,357 and 50 cents on the day in profit. So that's nice. It's looking like we're making a bit of a potential bullish SMT off of these lows right now. But we'll see. I'll go ahead and I'll set my full and final take profit underneath these lows. It would be fucking awesome if we could rip all the way down here and take these out. But this is looking a little bit like some high resistance liquidity that caused this leg up. So I'm kind of assuming this is the last leg of low resistance liquidity that we wanted to take out on this leg up. This is the high resistance liquidity of this move up. It might be difficult for us to want to plunge all the way down here, but then again, you know, it's still super duper possible to be able to, again, complete this high time frame bearish SMT that we are in currently. Also, not to be like doomer and scary mindset, but we are in the process of making a bit of a high time frame, real high time frame bearish SMT divergence right now. Or if we go grab, what is this? What are these highs from August 13th? Yeah, so look, 2 bearish SMT divergences from August 13th highs, or 14th, whatever. August 13th highs, we have a higher high and then another higher high on ES. The market is going to be looking for some relief, bros. That kind of leads me to believe that we might, on the high time frame, want to come down and complete these, take out these lows. That's obviously going to take a lot of time and a lot of days to be able to get there, but something to think about, something to add to our high time frame noggin. Yeah, so looking at this on the high time frame, I mean, yeah, this is like low resistance liquidity. It's probably gonna wait for like it's gonna be off of a big news event. That's the only way that these lows get taken out. It happens off like big news. Could be off CPI news data. could be that. Because yeah, like what was this? This was some sort of news data, but like this is a type of move that we'll be wanting to get little like thousand point move down. And that those types of moves really only come off of news data, whether it's news data that's scheduled and planned, or news data that like just comes out, like war news, tariff news, all that good stuff. But anyways, we are up on the day. We were able to eat back the loss that we made yesterday, and now, okay, cool, we didn't make a bullish S&P. Now ES actually took out these lows, so we could potentially end up wanting to go and seek out these lows on the high time frame. I think NASDAQ could actually go down and grab these. It just might take some time, but I'm completely open to seeing that potentially happen. Oh yeah, well, as I was saying, we were able to eat back the loss from this week. So this week we are up $14,137.50, and on the month we are looking at a $57,827.50 profit right now. So yeah, let's make sure stops are at break even. I'm going to go ahead and set the final take profit here. Set this thing up right here. So if the final take profit ends up getting hit, we'll be looking at an extra $8,835 in profit. So if that ends up getting hit, then we'll be up like right above $40,000 on the day, because we're sitting at $32,000 on the day right now. Overall, good trading day for what it was. No news Tuesday. You know, we had crazy volatile action on ES. Who freaking knows where price wanted to go? Pretty choppy, but again, just like yesterday, where I was kind of saying, you know, like if we can just get our bias correct, minimize our losses, right? Like yesterday, I only lost, I think it was like $18,000, and then maximize our wins. Today, I'm up $32,000, so pretty much more than double what I lost yesterday. That's our main goal with this shit, is to be able to minimize the losses, maximize the wins, and just keep repeating that over and over so we can keep stacking bread. As you guys know, I get on here literally every single morning going over these things live in front of your guys' face, press record every single market open that I place a trade, and then I'm telling you guys in real time when I'm entering, when I'm exiting, how much money I'm making, how much money I'm losing. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. And on top of that, posting on my Instagram stories how much I made for that day, how much I lost for that day, how much I'm up on the week, how much I'm up on the month. And I'm doing this literally every single day. And you guys can fact check this throughout all of my YouTube videos. All the numbers are the exact same. In fact, some of the numbers are a little bit higher after the fact because we leave some runners running, but they're never lower in terms of the losses. So that's that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of this trade got stopped out at break even. I'll have to check here. After that move up, we're definitely back out at break even. Okay, cool. So out at break even. I ended the day at a profit of 32. There we go, fully loaded in now. $32,455 in profit. So I was able to make like $100 because I put my stop loss a little bit underneath break even, so I didn't lose any monies. And yeah, that finishes off the day for us. Solid trading day. Hopefully you guys took a dub, and hopefully you guys were able to learn something from this video. Love and appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be very careful trading. not only tomorrow, but on Thursday with CPI news data, I think you guys should wait and see how PPI comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is an hour before market open, see how it affects the market. I'm honestly open to trading tomorrow. I almost every single time completely avoid trading on CPI news data days, so I will be opting out on Thursday, especially because I'm green for the week. We'll see how I trade on PPI, but I will definitely not be trading on Thursday, and then we'll see what the profit and loss is looking like for this week going into Friday to see that if I'll be willing to trade then. But I'm sure I'll be willing to get into it and get down and dirty on the charts with you guys. So that being said, love and appreciate you guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.